This morning, we discussed many issues and we have a follow-up meeting on them. But they have come strongly and they have put their demands, and we want to start with them in the activities. And this Generation Z now constitutes the modern day freedom fighter. And demand for justice in a special way for the following ambao wamesomwa na Gen Z, but we also want to join as a party in recognizing them and saying pole to the families, and of course calling out to this government because they are the ones, this regime ya Ruto ndio imewaua hawa vijana ambao walikuwa wametokea tu kusema ya kwamba maisha haifai kule. Na hao majina yao ni kama Alex Masai, Matthew Joroge, Kennedy Jeru, Eric Kioni Kieni, Berry Kogi, Kevin Mawazi, Caroline Shilamba, Clinton Mwalavi, Emmanuel Giggs Tata, Billy Scott, Kennedy Odhiambo Maina, Kevin Madanga, join Gen Z in saying pole to the families, and this regime must be made to compensate the families for the loss of their dear ones. It's unbelievable that at this time, 60 years into our independence, we still are killing people who are coming out to just say we want our rights respected. It's really sad. It's unbelievable. But also an opportunity to call those of us who are still at home, wale ambao pengine ni Generation Z ambao hawajawaunga wenzao, na pia wale wazazi ambao pia wanafikiria ni jambo ambalo liko bali na wao. They should join their parents, their children in saying no to the injustices that are the protest from Gen Z. You will recall Ruto addressing, I don't know whether it was from will be dissolved so that we can make some savings. I think he needed to make some full disclosure, which is very rare for him, that he has no capacity to dissolve any parastatal. All these parastatals have been established through an act of parliament, and it is only by repealing the acts through parliament that such a promise can be made. So for him to stand in front of the Generation Z and Kenyans and to give such a promise, it is another way of looking for a reason to postpone the eventuality that is now certain. That eventuality is that Ruto must go, and where he goes is home. Kama hajaelewa, anaambiwa aende nyumbani, asija kafikiria anaambiwa aende State House ya Nakuru. A proper plan and something that he is putting into action. We need to see acts of parliament being repealed or bills proposing to repeal the 47 acts of parliament that constituted or were used to start the parastatus. Ruto also went ahead and said that he is going to form the debt audit task force. Uogo mwingine. When we say he lies all the time, you can see that this is a habit that he is not going to get out of. Because there exists a public debt management office, and reports, all the reports from that office are supposed to be filed with Parliament every year. And within Parliament, there is a parliamentary committee that, and I think, formed under the health to deal with the issues of health, and it was gazetted on the 5th of July 2024. Stop running away from issues by creating task forces and necessary commissions of inquiry that was the order of the day during the KANU regime. We now have the Public Service Commission. We can see the questions on Iebc. Why is it that we don't have an Iebc in place? He said that you'll have constituted it within 10 days. 10 days ends tomorrow. Na pengine, sijui kama kuna kitu wamefanya. He has not traveled in the last 2-3 weeks, so most likely he has done something. But I haven't seen anything up to date. Siku 10 zinaisha kesho. Kama hakuwa na hesabu. You know, he talks about in 6 months, in 3 months, ni kama siku hazitaisha. 10 days ends tomorrow. Where is the Iebc? And he also did not tell Generation Z ya kwamba he is not even going to give us the Iebc. We need a panel. The law requires a panel for them to go through a set of people who are then appointed as commissioners of Iebc. So he needs to come and to tell Kenyans the truth so that he doesn't raise our expectations. But as he's doing this, remember, why we don't have an Iebc in Kenya today, or commissioners, is because Ruto designed it and effected it by sending home the Sherera 4.
Yes.
He forced them to resign.
True.
And he has kept us without a commission for 2 years. Alikuwa anachora nini? Ile alikuwa anachora, na walikuwa wamechora because they had already started telling us, forget about 2027. Get used to 2032. Wamepatikana na Generation Z. Hata 2027 ni bari. Wajue hivyo, 2027 ni bari. But as he embarks on this exercise of getting commissioners into office, let him not make mistakes of appointing people without a track record. And we want the help of Generation Z because they can be able to track what we have done in the past. Let them dig the dirt of every person who will be appointed to either wrong for too long. Watusaidie to ensure that we have people who are people of character, people who have a track record, people we can entrust, so that when we come to doing elections 2027, if Ruto can be able to sustain himself that far, I doubt. Hata Ruto mwenyewe akiwa chairman, ajue huo uchaguzi ataanguka. Even if he is the chairman of Iebc, let him know that he cannot succeed this time round. And we need people